I did it like a professional.
You did, and I was like, what? You
very confused.
Natalie's practicing her professional 3, 2,
5, 4. But don't bob your head.
Got
Don't move
it.
your mouth.
Okay. Hey, welcome to Shusha Secret Time. I'm Tara, that's Natalie, and this is Shusha Secret Time. If you have found yourself here by accident,
sorry.
I'm sorry. What are you doing here? The door's right over there. You can leave. No, we do a live stream once a week. It's a behind-the-scenes peek that we often, then sometimes, most of the time, remember to delete.
Oh, I was thinking we should stop doing that.
You want to just leave them up forever?
I think we should just start moving on with our lives and not. Let's change.
Let's just change the format.
Yeah,
do whatever we
200 want. Whatever we on 223 later. I think the secret's out. If
out.
People want it, the secret's out.
We're just gonna leave them up, and then we're just gonna leave them up there, like starting at 223. Like, no, I'm not. I'm just it's a joke. 223. Like, where's the other?
Oh yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Before that.
Oh, I 100%
like
that.
Just like
here. Let's just leave them up there.
So now we're leaving it up forever.
We'll see how long that lasts.
I don't know. We change things all the time. All right, welcome to our live stream. What we normally do is a show where we try stuff for the first time. We get on here and we try something new, like a bag sealer. You're welcome. We tried that.
Completely irrelevant content.
Or also we make sketches of things that only we seem to find funny, but no one else in the world seems
Guys,
to like.
Guys, we came up with a new sketch yesterday.
It's great.
That's about an allergy commercial actor.
Yes, the best allergy commercial actor in the world, mind you. And then the rest of the time we get on here and do live streams like this, where we sit here and just shoot the shit for like an hour together. Because why? Because it's fun. Because we started doing it one day. We started doing it 222 episodes ago.
Oh my God.
And we've been doing it ever
since.
And we're going to start by saying hello, because that's what we always do, and we like it. We like to know who's out there. So if you're out there hanging in the room and not telling us you're out there, please say hi. And if you're coming back or coming to this later and watching it after it's already gone live, comment in the comment section below and let us know that you were here watching, because we'd like to know who sees this. We kind of like to tailor what we talk about based on who's here, like any good party guest. Okay, or party host. All right, guys, hit it, and Natalie's going to say hi back to you.
I'm going to say some hellos. Hey, David Faith, hello to you. Eunice Constance, hello with your message retracted. Shannon West, howdy do. Hope your pressure cooker doesn't explode.
Yeah.
Desiree Gonzalez, hello. Seasonings in the spice rack behind the ladies. There's way too many spices up there that make no sense, Shannon.
This is going to be the shush where we read a spice rack.
Sad vlogger diary.
We just read the spice rack to you.
We'll go back into a sad vlogger's diary about it, especially since I don't cook, and I think half of them that are up there are things that we needed like one tablespoon recipe
out of it,
and now it's up there forever.
And it lives there.
But there's Kent Rollins up there.
There he is.
Blair, hello.
Hello, Blair. Welcome.
What song were we singing earlier?
Sam says that we should turn Shush Shush into a podcast series. No, because then we have to learn a whole new thing. I'm not doing that.
This is already a podcast series. We just have to take the audio and put it
on.
I
don't want to, whatever special things you have to do for a podcast, I don't want to do.
I think it'd be the easiest thing we'd ever done. The easiest side step. Side. I don't know. Lateral. Easiest lateral. Yeah.
Lateral segue.
I'm still scrolling here to people. You guys talked a lot. Greg Phillips, thank you.
Greg Phillips.
Howdy,
yes,
love you.
Greg, thank you so much.
Stay out there. Love to stay, but there's a tugboat out of the water that needs to go get prof shaft welded and back into customers. Oh, okay. He's going to go do some welding. Have fun, Greg. Be safe. Be safe around those tugboats. They're known to, I've seen cartoons. Tugboats are always getting you in trouble. You guys talk. Clayton Gordon, howdy do. Melinda R, hello. Oh, big super jump.
Brian,
Law Cooking Engineer.
I think there's like editing you have to do in a podcast of like taking out and whatnot, which I won't do. I refuse to do.
No, you can do that.
Yeah,
but you also can do that on your YouTube channel, and we don't do that. Classic Summer Test. Super Subscriber Summer Test. This episode is brought to you by Super Subscriber Summer Test.
Oh yeah, by the way, brought to you by Summer Test.
Law Cooking Engineer, hello. Justin Wheeler, hello. Justin was taking a nap, but I guess we're too loud. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
Cinemac. I think that's what it was. There's too many K's. Ralph Morick, hello. Debbie Lehrman, hello.
Hello.
I'm scrolling. Sam's here.
Hi,
hello. Hubert Offner's here. Hello.
Hello.
Logan Brand, hello. Brian Newland, howdy
Hello.
do.
How's the background work going, Brian?
Brian. Elizabeth Ballnew, hello. Just stopping by to say
Hello.
hi. Yesterday was my birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Party too hard. Oh, so stop
Good for
yelling.
you.
Sorry.
Oh,
Stop yelling.
sorry.
Birthday hangovers.
Everyone doesn't want us to be loud right now.
Okay. Sorry, Justin's trying to sleep.
All right. Thank you, Logan Around. He says he likes my hair today. Thank you, guys. This was I ran out of time to get ready this morning because I was responding to emails all morning and had to rush. Hairdo. Welcome to Shush Shush Secret
Ne'er-do-well.
Time. We're going to start with our algo monster feeding question of the week, which is not related to any video. We did go with the how's that New Year's resolution?
Oh yeah, how's
going?
that New Year's resolution
How's that New Year's
going?
resolution going? How's yours going? Here's my thing. I have to start my New Year's resolutions in order to tell you how it's going. I have maintained my New Year's resolution of putting lipstick on for our videos. I'm doing good with that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna stop doing there was a laugh that I was doing that I was gonna stop.
Oh yeah. You're not Cartman.
Oh no,
not
it
Old Man.
was Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
I think I've actually
Did you do
been
it?
succeeding
Successful?
on that. I haven't been laughing a lot. I've been down in the dumps. I don't laugh that often.
It's easy to fix.
It actually helped.
That helped.
It helped me keep my
That helped me
resolution.
fix. I kept my resolution. Yeah, I've been in like this. Like the first 2 weeks of this year have been like just a weird, like scheduling what I feel weird. I don't know about anybody else. I think Mercury has been retrograding along with every other planet, and there's a comet in the sky happening on Saturday. Well, it's been up there this whole time, but
I was just saying the comet's always been there. It's just whether or not I could see it.
It's at its brightest.
Did
'cause
you
it's a
think
new
that the
moon.
sun and the moon were the same thing? Have you heard this thing?
What?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll go talk about this
What?
because I think it's hysterical. Justin's going to be like, oh my God, I can't
No,
believe this.
what is
I don't have
happening?
a political show. I'm allowed to talk about whatever I want to, Justin. Chelsea Handler was on, I can't remember which one it was, one of the late night shows. And she said that she was 40 when she realized that the sun and the moon were not the same thing. That she used to think that the sun went down and that the moon was just the sun.
Changing clothes and coming back, doing a little quick change in
Yeah,
clothes.
right?
Mind you, sometimes the sun and moon are there at the same time.
That's how she found out.
When she was in science class and
Yeah.
they said this is the solar system.
I mean, I did some dumb. I don't.
40.
That's the thing is, I don't. It's not real. It's part
That
of a.
can't
It's
be
part of a
true.
joke, but
Yeah.
it's probably also some
I'll
element
give
of
you
truth.
10 years old.
Some element of truth. She said she was, and this is the funny part to me of this story is she tells the story that she was on an elephant on safari in Africa with her sister, and I'm like. And I'm like, oh yeah, like, like normal people.
Yeah, that was my first thought.
Normal.
Like
you do.
Now listen, I would love to do that. No shade because you got to do that. It's just
she's like,
it's the normal person aspect of that.
and her sister said, look, it's not often you get to see the sun and the moon at the same time. And she said, and she's like, what? They're always together. And her sister went, and she shut up because she knew immediately she said something wrong. And her sister was like, what did you just say? She says, nothing, and she says, no, I need to know what you think was happening.
We can't blame the parents on this one.
No, I think she was like, I need to know what you think was happening.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a comet that's in the sky.
The comet has always been there. It's a new moon on Saturday, which means that you can see the comet better. Wow. I believe some weird stuff, but that's pretty, yep.
Wait, okay, hold on. Everybody here's middle name is Wayne, like Natalie Wayne Lynch, ever since Rufus Wayne Chuckle Buddy. I don't remember what Rufus Wayne Chuckle Buddy is.
But I do recognize
but
that
I remember
name.
the name.
I recognize that name.
David Faith, remind us what Rufus Wayne Chuckle Buddy was. Did we just
Keeper
name
of the
something
show
Rufus
Bible.
Wayne Chuckle Buddy?
What did we say?
We talk so much, we can't
Oh
keep
my
track.
God, guys,
this
we
is
don't
223 of these guys.
Guys, we don't remember. I don't remember. Oh my God. Not Time Hop. Google whatever, reminding us of things that we did years ago. I'm like, oh, that's right. We did that. I forgot. Today was beignets. It reminded me. I was like, oh yeah, of course I remember the beignets.
Corbett. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was Rufus Wayne Chuckle Buddy? That's something
Yeah,
something.
That's a thing.
I know it is.
No, it's a thing.
but I don't remember
Who has
what it
the
is.
who has the Bible out there and can let us know,
Rufus Wayne.
the Tara and Natalie Life Bible, not the Maggie and Maud Bible.
Although
this
that
is a
sounds like
different
something
Bible.
out of Borderlands. Borderlands, Tiny Tina had all these fun little. I don't know.
Well, it's like we had Samson for such a long time that, like, you know, I don't know. It sounds like another
Hi,
one of those
David.
things for us. Hey, David Cruiser. Just popped in for a couple minutes before leaving. Everyone's popping in and out today. Everyone's busy.
Busy. Not.
I mean,
we're not today.
No.
We actually have an easy day.
That's not true. I'm busy, but no, yeah, I have a night shift, guys. I have my first closing night shift at a bar in a really long time.
Yeah.
I normally always do the open or the mid. And I don't know if I can stay awake that late. I'm in bed by like 11 now.
Yeah.
God, I hope this is not a trend. I just picked it up. I don't want this to be a trend. I don't. David, if you're
know
listening,
why
I don't want to close.
It doesn't want to stay up.
Boo. Oh boy. Winchester's.
You gave Rufus the middle name of Wayne. Wait, but who's Rufus?
Who's Rufus?
Was Rufus Chuckle Buddy a character in a person? Was that someone's name? Rufus
Chuckle
Chuckle
was someone's
Buddy?
name and we changed it because we do that. I know that we do that.
I can't keep track of all the things.
I can't who's calling? Let's answer.
Oh, let's not. I'm not answering Credit One Bank right now.
Oh my God. So boat business details. Yesterday, the last like 48 hours, I want to say, I was working with a client via text message and everything seemed perfectly normal. And I started getting a crew together and getting a charter put together for the end of the month, which is not unusual. People do charters with us. They do like cruising around, like drinks kind of charters. I know it's cold, so you can't go swimming. Anyways, so it took a really weird turn in the middle of this text exchange with somebody, trying to get somebody booked and like them wanting me to like funnel money from me
it got real scammy real quick.
It took a hard turn.
It's also like it's possible this person is just, off,
it's possible.
a little weird. But it got to a point where it was like, you can't take that. You can't give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
You can't. Like you have to walk away.
I had to say, hey, listen, to go further, I really need to talk to you on the phone. To just cover all the details, and they mysteriously had vocal surgery, so they could not be on the phone. I was like, okay, great. Well, and finally, I think I haven't heard from them since. Did the well, great. I will book your reservation. You just gotta send me a picture of your credit card and your photo ID, and never heard from them again.
Okay, yeah. Rufus was one who always said that you never replied to his comments. And you're like, I definitely.
That's right.
And you called him out and gave him the middle name Wayne.
Wayne, that's right. Tara Wayne Jayn, that's right.
It's hard to keep track, guys. It's hard to keep track.
I don't remember all the weird details that we come up with in our lives. I never did get that person's name. I don't remember. Anyways, it was fun. We were sitting there at Polly's, a different Polly's we've discovered.
We were looking for a diner on the way back, and so at this point in time, we're calling everything a scam.
Yeah, everything's a scam.
I'm like, I went to look up. I looked up diners while we're driving back from our filming, and I look up diners, and there's like 4 diners along the way named Brandon's Diner, which is weird. We're not that far out of town. We're 2 hours outside of town.
Oh, we've never. She's like, have you ever heard of a Brandon's Diner?
Which is
we go to diners all the time.
And Brandon's Diner, if you had seen it, you would have remembered it.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like,
remember that.
There's 5 along our route, and then there's a Jenny's Diner and a Sandy's Diner and
a
Jimmy's Diner. And I was like, and they weren't even open.
No.
Like none of them were open either. And I was like, this is weird. And then the review was, I like to eat at the diner. And I was like, this is a scam. Brandon's Diner does not exist.
It does not exist. This is not real. Oh my God, we were dying. Everything became a scam.
So then we saw Polly's Pies restaurant, which is someplace we had been to.
Yeah, we thought for sure it was the one
it's a chain.
No,
we
it's
didn't
different.
realize it.
And now it's a chain, and now we love Polly's a little less. Actually, no, the food was really good. But it was really funny. Everything is a scam, guys. Everything is. Well, at the same time I'm dealing with that, I also get message on Instagram. I didn't tell you this part. I get message on Instagram from my friend Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks just like her handle. She's like, hey, how are you? And I start talking back to her. And like, it becomes very clear that she's either found religion or this is a fake account.
Oh,
it's
no.
Like, she's talking about God bless. I'm like, Holly's never said that to me in her
Okay.
entire life. Like, there's no freaking way.
We were sitting there with this scam thing that was starting, and they said like there was this car service that they were needing Tara to do this thing with, and so we end up looking up the car service.
We looked at the car service. Oh my god, it's right.
Tara calls
we
the car service.
At Polly's. I call the car service, and I'm like, this is gonna sound insane, but just help. Would you do me a favor and help me figure out this?
Is
this
there
is
any way that some woman has contacted you? Blah 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 blah. We're laughing hysterically.
Oh my god! And then I'm like, how much would you charge for your service? Would it be $8,000 by chance? And he's like, no, ma'am, no. If I was driving from here to California, would I charge that much? It was so funny.
Oh my goodness.
It got really, really funny. So everything's a scam, guys.
No, there was never any resolution to Pizzagate.
No.
It was just
Yeah, we never did find
a
out.
random pizza attack.
Whoever did that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you didn't get to see it live on camera. It wasn't really funny either. Pretty sure I'm plugged into the Matrix. I saw a really cool breakdown about the Matrix this morning on Instagram. Blair, I'll send it to you. I think it was Rufus Chuckle Buddy, the name that gave me the idea to swap handles periodically.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's funny, Summer Test. That's funny. Brought to you by Summer Test. Okay, all right. Let's cover some business time real quick. Important to know, tomorrow there will be no episode coming out. Tomorrow we're just taking the week off. So if you don't see something,
episode.
No.
Suddenly talking to the cat. No. Don't you dare. Don't you
dare be an episode. Don't you dare be an episode. The episode's like trying to come. No.
What if I little touch?
No. Oh my god, Gizmo has gotten to like this place where she like sits on the table, not on the table, she sits on a chair and just looks at the table. I'm like, no. She's like no. So no.
Pumpkin's probably in the other room getting upset because Justin's watching this and he just keeps hearing me saying no.
No. So yes, no. There's no episode tomorrow.
Cat pushes episode off the counter. Exactly.
Exactly, Sam. Exactly. No episode tomorrow. We're going to come back next week with a sketch episode that we finally got in the can yesterday. It took us a while to get that sucker filmed because of weather. Because the weather kept washing out the roads we wanted to use. So that's going to happen tomorrow. And then the next week after that, we're going to have the French MRE episode coming out. So back to content as usual. No interruption in any other programming coming out of here, except that these will not be live forever. Everyone have a great day. Bye. Bye, David. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Some days my memory skips a few things. Not true, David Faith. You remember our lives better than we do.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how.
I don't know either.
It's like your brain's recording everything we say.
Surely you could put out a short episode. You don't understand. Even a short episode requires a lot of work. You guys have no idea how much work it really is. Pickle month is July. Sorry, Blair. July. Pickle month is coming.
I've already started like pinning pickle stuff. It just happens while I'm looking for recipes. Like Pinterest. Yeah. I've pinned so many pickle recipes that Pinterest is like, hey, what about pickle guacamole?
What about this pickle?
Hey, what are you doing, lady? You want a pickle?
The Pinterest algorithm and the TikTok algorithm are incredible. It picks up right away. Like last night, of all ridiculous things, I stumbled on this because of the stupid gym thing where they like pull gyms randomly and like put them in a bag and send them to you. Randomly stumbled on a nail charm thing that's a similar idea where like, okay, we're gonna pour this in a bag for you and this in the bag for you and this, and like they're just filling orders. You place an order and you just watch them fill an order.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but it was just really soothing to watch this very simple thing for like 10 minutes. TikTok figured that out real fast and just started feeding them to me. And I'm like, okay, TikTok. I enjoyed it for that 10 minutes. I'd like to move on.
I think TikTok has like, it's got identity issues. Like it doesn't, it's trying so hard to figure out what you like.
Oh yeah.
That if it gets any hint of a thing, it just bombards you with it until you tell it, no, fucking stop.
Yeah. Like, it's like your covert narcissist boyfriend who's mirroring your every step and like, no, stop liking everything I like, you weirdo.
But it's not even, it's like, you don't know why I paused there. I paused there because someone started talking to me and I held my phone here for a second, blah, blah, blah. And then I swiped past. Like, and now all I'm seeing are those videos. And I'm like, I have never once interacted. And so you have to start to like, no. But the amount of times you have to tell it no before it listens, I'm like, I don't like this relationship. I actually haven't opened TikTok in like a week. Like, I just,
yeah.
no,
I set out to want to do content, and the first 2 weeks of this month this year have just been it's fitting together very oddly. It's gonna get under control. I was like, I've started writing. The one habit I've kept up with somewhat is writing in a journal every morning, just like words onto a page, like my thoughts, and I'm like, oh yeah, everything is going to get on track eventually. It's just this first like little bit is gonna be weird. Like it just is uncomfortable. You'll be fine. Ordering Tara and Natalie some pickle costumes from Amazon. Oh boy. TikTok only understands Chinese, so
that must be it, as I'm not speaking the right language with TikTok.
Maybe.
How do you say no in
How do you say no in Mandarin?
How do you say understand?
No.
No. Yeah,
it just
I got
still pushes it off the counter.
I still have some pickle things like pickled candy. There's like pickled taffy and stuff like that saved for like putting on the wish list a bit later.
There's still the pickleball, which I may have a friend who plays pickleball now.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that would.
Well,
that
now
would
it'd be easier because there's a court. You know, we can go to the courts and stuff. Like that was the issue. Was trying to do it during the pandemic.
Oh right,
and the courts were closed.
Right,
and stuff like that.
yeah. We may have pickle kind of connects. Let's see. Okay, coming up this month, Instagram keeps on giving you content you dislike. It's been weird lately. Like I don't know. TikTok's not as good at it. Anyhoozle.
TikTok only shows me videos that are POV that are not POV.
I'm dying with that right now. I finally saw one that was actually accurate. I was like, this is what a POV is. I can't. What is wrong with that?
They're dumb. The children are dumb.
Are we?
No one is. They think the sun and the moon are the same thing, and no one is stopping them. Their leader is Chelsea Handler. Of course, they don't know what POV means.
This is beyond not liking your music or thinking that your fad is weird. You literally don't know what words mean. Like you don't understand
Jason
what
C.
an
Brown.
acronym. Hey, Jason C. Brown. You don't understand what an acronym is, and it's very frustrating that you're not getting that. Like it's not even that I'm not into your nail charm thing. It's just like there are words that go with that describe what that is that you're not using correctly.
And then they want to argue that the human language, that the English language or the language, whatever, is ever evolving. I'm like, but that's not like you can't just change what POV means.
That's also not how an evolution of a language actually happens. Like, yes, that happens. The word changes meaning. That's not what this is. That is completely
It's like
different.
how we use segue.
Yeah, exactly. We know we're idiots. We know we're using it wrong. That's the joke. There's no joke. You literally think that that's what POV is. It's driving me bonkers.
Curling in Canada, 100%.
Yes.
We want to do that so much.
Do you want to do?
Do you want to do? And still, we were actually talking about the learning to drive stick. We just don't have access to it.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to go rent one.
We lost our vehicle.
Yeah, and we need a teacher now too.
And we
lost our vehicle and our teacher.
And thinking back, that probably would have been a really bad idea. Anyways, poor Brandon. I don't think would have made it out alive on that episode. Okay. Today we are filming our tailgate candy corn episode. Desiree Gonzalez, thank you so much for making that episode happen for us. Coming up, we are officially on the docket is our breakfast episode. We got that bacon magic machine and the science kit. So thank you guys, Shannon West, and I forgot the bacon person. And I didn't look it up.
Yeah, and it's in the other room. I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's in a picture in the phone.
Picture in the phone. Yeah.
I'll look. Sam said he'd teach us stick shift.
Privately owned vehicle. Yeah, give me all your other acronyms for POV because those are way more accurate than what we've got. A Segway is an electronic scooter type thingy.
Well, these kids might not know.
Use it.
This is what's happening on the TikTok because you guys aren't all on the TikTok. People are using POV as like, imagine if. So this is what I think happened. I think there was this whole trend that was going around. The first one I saw was POV. It would say POV, you're on a date with me.
Yeah.
And it would be it would just be them recording themselves interacting with you as like this imaginary person. So that is your POV. Mm-hmm. But then people thought that POV just meant like imagine you're on. Like they didn't ever know what POV meant, so they started interpreting it as, and then they started doing selfies in the mirror of POV, which still kind of work. But you're getting a side step away. And now there's one that I commented on that's gotten like so many likes and comment backs. Yeah, it's this one that there's a woman on stage. It's being filmed from someone. Oh sitting,
I saw that one.
Someone sitting on in an audience. She's filming a woman on stage who walks on stage and puts a scarf into this like whirlwind thing. And it says, POV, your job is to make the magic scarf dance. And I was like, that there is a whole generation that doesn't understand what the FPOV means is baffling. Like and she's like, and then people are defending it and going, it means imagine if. And I'm like, doesn't it mean imagine
it means point of view.
That's I. POV means something else.
Oh, you mean I. No. Imagine if. Like, no, it doesn't. In no world does it mean it. That's exactly how it started. Point of view of dating. Like, yeah. 100% that's what happened. No, you guys inferred a meaning that is not actually there. And now you're just trying to defend yourself for being it. Yeah. Now we've pointed out how you're wrong. And now instead of being like, oh, you're right, let's come up with a new way to say that, you're just double downing on your stupidity. And that's why I hate the world.
And this is my most recent, what grinds my gears.
And that was what grinds my gear.
Natalie hates. Yes. I'm going to start my Natalie Hates podcast.
You should. That's what it should be. And that's all that it is. My point of view is always from last place, a mile from the finish line, out of gas and crying. Meh, meh, meh. What makes me grind my teeth is when people abbreviate etc. as ACT, not ETC.
It's ECT instead of ETC. People do it
all
the time. Yeah. That's when I always have to like kind of think on mine. I'm like, I know what it is, but like, my brain doesn't phonetically want to do it that way.
My whole industry is acronyms, says Blair. Miracle berries are getting delivered to the PO on Saturday. Woo! Thank you so much. Oh, that's a great segue.
That's actually the right way to use segue.
Yeah, exactly. That's correct. So we did repopulate the Amazon wish list. There's a couple of items on there. A couple of things already got snapped up by good people like Shannon. The banana stuffer is still up there. That would be used for the breakfast episode.
Or its own episode now.
Or its own episode. Oh, yeah, because after the sealers.
So I can do whatever I want to do.
We do whatever we want to do. There's a mochi, DIY mochi
Jack
kit.
Boots was the bacon.
Jack Boots, that makes sense. Jack Boots, thank you so much for the Baconator, which is not what it's called.
Which we're filming next week.
Yeah, we're filming that next week. So there's
bacon. I'm making bacon.
You can do it anytime. Let's just make bacon after this. Let's just quit live streaming and go get sushi and make bacon. Mochi, there's a DIY mochi kit on there, which is super awesome. I'm excited about it. I love mochi, Natalie, not so much, but making it would be really fun. We watched a documentary about it. I think. Were you there? No, there was a documentary at a film festival about mochi making.
I remember the one about the bread.
The bread.
There was a short documentary about making bread. There was a whole bunch of, like, a small Asian community that was
that was mochi.
No,
they take rice into a bowl and they beat the snot out of it for a long
But there was no ice cream involved.
And no, because it doesn't. Mochi isn't the fact that it's around ice cream. Mochi is the rice part. And then you can stuff it with ice cream or red bean paste or there's all kinds of different things you can stuff mochi with.
Well, this one's got ice cream.
This one's got ice cream. This one's got an ice cream, but the mochi is the rice part. So you take rice and you just continuously beat it for hours, and it's kind of like an Italian...
I don't want to do it.
Well, I don't think we would be beating it.
I've seen the video. I saw the documentary. It didn't look like fun.
Well, it reminds me of like an Italian family getting together to make meatballs or spaghetti or something. Like, it's such a communal thing. It's so fun. I love mochi. Also on there's a new Disney cookbook that is coming out on February 7th that we thought would be fun since we're doing this.
Did I put it on there? Allegedly.
Allegedly it's on there. It will be on there momentarily. Oh, we got distracted by microphones.
I don't know what I did.
We're going to put that on there that we're going to hopefully use toward our Disney cooking through line, which is already wildly successful in our hearts. Which I don't care what happens.
I did put it on there.
That Monte Cristo sandwich was so good.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pre-order, so that'll head our direction in February. I can't see that you would want to beat rice for hours. It would be similar to telling a person to go pound sand, basically, but it becomes delicious. Japanese Cooking 101 channel has 2 videos on mochi making. Cool! I watched I watched a great Max Miller this morning. If you guys haven't watched, it just came out. The brown bread episodes, Boston molasses brown bread. And you make the bread and then pour it into a can. And then steam that can for like 3 hours. I really want to try it now.
Yes, Ed, we just put it into our wish list. There's a Disney themed cookbook on.
Yeah. Hey, Toby.
I know you were talking about that. If you got one already, then I can go take it off.
Say
right
something now,
but,
we'll take care of it. Yeah.
It's on the wish list.
Yeah, it's the one that's about to come out soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a really good episode. I watched it this morning. And then he talked about the molasses flood that happened in Boston that like killed a lot of people. But I really want to try this.
Okay, how, like, that's just weeding out parts of the gene pool. Like, if you get caught in a molasses flood.
Well, it was warm. So what happened?
It's got to be really warm to catch you. It's like the people with the lava that were throwing in popcorn. Guys, we're just weeding out the gene pool now.
It wasn't like a slow-moving molasses. It was like molasses that was really heated up by the sun. It got really hot, and it was like fast-moving molasses. And then it slowed down. So like you got, because people were like coming to town.
Jason says I clearly didn't see the blob.
No, this is long before the blob. Hey, Joe, welcome. It was a fast-moving molasses thing, and people would like come out to try and save people from the molasses, and then get stuck in the molasses themselves.
I've seen that with electricity. With the flood, like there's like water and a downed wire, and people go to try to save the people from the thing, but then they just keep, and it's like but that's also weeding out the dumb people. Don't you see the guy go and fall to the ground? Don't go step into the water and go and they're just piling up. It's like lemmings coming off of them. I have no sympathy for these people.
Hot take on the Boston molasses disaster of 18 or whatever. Well, you're welcome. Well, it's a great episode by Max Miller. I highly recommend it. And then come back here for Nellie's hot take again. Oh my God. What came first? The molasses flood or the banana stuffer? The banana stuffer came first.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It took down buildings that people lived in. Now, okay. I guess also, I mean, I imagine, no, I'm not saying it didn't.
No, I'm just saying, confirming. Yeah, that's true.
You built your house out of straw and the big bad wolf can, but I mean, I can see that. Okay. All right.
There was like no regulations at the time about putting industry right next to homes.
So hot that it's also catching things on fire. Like you've seen the volcano movies.
Well, where
like the lava gets there and everything it touches just bursts into flame.
They do make molasses. Like I think one of the ingredients of molasses is, it's something that's so flammable that it's only like has two uses, and it's like making molasses.
Wait, there are ingredients in molasses? Isn't it straight out of a tree? Isn't it just
No, I don't think it is. Wait, what is molasses exactly? Somebody. What I had molasses recently. It tastes like,
I have some in the
I haven't had
some blackstrap.
Yeah, it was like, it's like bitter and sweet. It's so interesting. It was
there are multiple kinds of molasses.
Thousands of gallons of molasses. Yes. We make fruitcake in tin cans too. Oh, that's fun. I like it. I'm fascinated by the idea of making bread in a can. If you see this on my Instagram, you got the heads up on why Tara's doing this, because of Max Miller also made wassail, and I had to make it over the holidays and fed it to people because it's alcohol, but I just had to know what it was like.
Joe says, quick, call Chelsea Handler for info on molasses.
Chelsea,
do you have any insight on molasses?
What are your words on molasses? Oh my God. Okay, so the point is we repopulated the wish list.
But I think it's all empty now. I think somebody just said that they grabbed I think Desiree grabbed the cookbook. I don't know.
Okay, great, grand. Oh, I mean, if there's another one, then that's fine. I'll take it to my place. The molasses in your fridge is just waiting for you to, it's waiting for...
It's waiting to attack. Don't talk shit about the molasses.
Oh, it comes from sugarcane. Molasses comes from sugarcane. They grow sugarcane there. Yeah, because I know that it's the same stuff. Like there's two uses for the sugarcane, and one of it's rum and one's molasses. This is what I know. Wasn't the thickened heart, it was used for brewing. So, it wasn't as viscous. It was more dangerous. They also, it's a great episode. There's a bunch of like details in it.
I'm picturing it being much more like when you make taffy or hard candy, and like it's just rolling out, and like your leg gets stuck in it, and now you're just stuck as it like pours over.
Oh God, I tried to make taffy one time when I was much younger, and it did that. Like it just kind of started getting.
It got out of control.
The taffy disaster of 2001 is what I kept calling it. It was ridiculous.
Justin's family used to get together and make taffy. I've never made taffy. I've wanted to. Justin's family used to get together and have taffy parties, and I came in on the tail end of the taffy parties. And I missed out on the taffy
parties. Yeah, I missed out on
I knew molasses was used
parties.
to make rum. I went to the Bacardi distillery in Puerto Rico. Some
That
place that
face.
starts with a P and then has maybe an R.
Anybody out there know the answer to that?
I don't know. I was drunk and sunburned the entire time.
No, Jason just said Natalie similarly has no sympathy for quicksand victims either.
I don't. I love the meme that was like, it was like, from my childhood, I thought quicksand was going to be a much bigger deal when I grew up. And it was like
Oh my God, yes.
all the movies that quicksand was in.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
learned how
God.
to survive it. Molasses can be made from sugar beets too. Interessante.
Oh yeah.
You know the large oil tanks in Long Beach? Imagine a full tank bursting in the neighborhood. Okay, fair. That's what it was like. It was massive.
Okay.
And it was made by this guy who wasn't an engineer. Like, he was just a business guy who was like,
just a guy.
He was like, let's just fill a big drum with like, so it wasn't like there was no codes.
with this molten lava.
And they like tested it by like, let's put 2 inches of water in and see what happens.
It's not leaking?
Great.
And then it just burst.
Yeah, and then it just like, let's fill it full of hot molasses. My dog got caught in quicksand.
I don't think that's true.
Sorry.
I don't think that's true, Shannon.
I'm sorry, Shannon West.
I don't think that's true. I don't know.
Pot
Where is quicksand?
Quicksand and
Where is
piranhas.
Where?
Where?
Like, where do people run into the
All right.
quicksand?
Is
Is quicksand a real thing?
Team of people, I'm pointing to the chat here. Would you guys go find out where quicksand exists, just so we can
Did you
know?
see the super sleuthing that these guys did about my artwork?
No, I saw you post about it like the before any comments happened.
Yeah.
Did they figure it out?
I don't know. Maybe
You
we
guys are
did.
amazing.
I don't. Maybe we did. Like I don't even know where this thing came from. Actually, I think what happened was when my sister was cleaning out her house. Like she had a bit of each of us have a bit of a hoarding situation, and there was just all this artwork, and I grabbed anything that like looked like it might be worth something. This one came in a tube that was obviously sold at an auction and blah, 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 but there was no name on it or whatever. So it's like wallpaper. Like it's some French wallpaper. Some woman made like, what it looks like is some woman used to make, napkins and tablecloths like sold on wallpaper day because it was in French. The guys were able to translate sold on wallpaper day. And I was like, well, I have French wallpaper.
Excellent.
That's just a piece of wall. It's in poster shape. Like I don't.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Quicksand is usually found in hollows at the mouths of large rivers or along flat stretches of streams or beaches where pools of water become partially filled with sand.
Did you just copy that from the dictionary?
Definitely.
Did you?
That's a copy paste from the Wikipedia. The dog didn't die, just really, really deep muck that you sink into. Very, very hard to get out. Aw, Beatrice was the name of the dog. Where does
the quicksand
live? Hey, welcome, Goomba. Are you there, God? It's me, Goomba. Poor puppy, traumatized. Definitely traumatized. Okay, that reminded me of something. No, but you were talking about French. It reminded me. I started watching Emily in Paris last night, and it's really not good.
Oh no,
Everyone's
but
right.
I've watched every episode though.
Yeah,
like it's one of those shows that I know I don't like it, but I can't turn it off.
That's what happened to me last night.
Yeah,
I put it on the first episode. I was like, oh yeah, everyone's right. It's really kind of flat and
it's not great.
It's not well done, and I'm like,
this is the one. Justin and I were up in the middle of the night. Neither of us could sleep. This was a couple years ago or a year ago or whatever. We're watching TV. Emily, he starts Emily in Paris, and we sit there and we're on like episode 5. And Netflix says, "Are you still watching?" And I said, "I'm as surprised as you are, Netflix." Yes, do not interrupt me. And we watched we binge watched the entire season. And then, oh my God. I did. I said, "I'm as surprised as you are."
It's really not good.
It's not good.
I wanted people to just being nasty and mean because that's what the world tends to do. Mm-mm. No, it's not good. No, it's not good at all.
No, and I'm watching the new season. I did the same thing last night that I started watching The Recruit. And it was like, and neither one of us could we were both like, we couldn't sleep. Yeah. And so we're watching The Recruit.
That's the perfect time to watch stuff like that.
And it's not bad, but it's not good. And there's a dynamic, there's 2 characters, and I'm like, this doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Like, why are they there? And every time I get done with one of their scenes, I go, this show is weird. Like, this show is weird.
Yeah, there's just, I had it on in the background while I was doing other things. So that's my excuse for letting it. I let it go way longer than I needed to. Like, I just wanted to watch it so that I could know what everyone's been talking about. I'm like, I was doing that thing where I kept putting on something that I'd already seen. Like, why don't you put something on?
Yeah.
I just put Bridgerton on because I needed sound. It's like, well, you've seen this. Why don't you put something on that's equal level with this?
So I have this problem that I put on TV shows or movies. I mean, Justin sometimes is the one who just hits play and puts something
Yeah.
on. I have no idea. But I'm always wrong about whether it's a show or a movie while I'm starting to watch. And I'll be sitting there waiting for this episode to end so I can go to bed. And I'm like, and then I realize it's a movie.
It's a 3
and
hour
I'm like,
movie. You're like,
I've got another 2 hours left. I did that with the whatever, the Sherlock Holmes one with the girl one.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I thought I was watching a series.
Enola Holmes.
Enola
yeah.
Holmes.
And I thought that was a series
Yeah,
until
and I
you
was
told me
like,
that.
I thought I was watching a series, and I'm like, fucking like 40 minutes deep, and I'm like, what is happening? But I do it all the time. So I did it the other night. I put on The Last of Us.
Oh, yeah. Dinkar started watching
Yeah,
it.
I put on Last of Us because it didn't have, and I've seen the billboards, but it didn't, on the screen, it didn't have a picture. And so I was like, oh, it's just that Pascal guy. I don't know how to say his name, but like, I was like, oh, yeah, I'll watch whatever show.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize the title. And so I think I'm watching a movie because I'm on the movie channels.
Right.
And then I get done, I'm like, oh, yeah. It gets end of the episode, and I get so mad too. So I'm like, I was expecting an ending, a wrap up. I thought I was watching a movie.
Where is my wrap?
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I can't tell the difference in the first like 15 minutes between a movie.
Oh,
you know.
yeah. Well, it just, you never can tell.
I
You
liked
never
it,
can
though.
tell. Well, in a limited series too, like, is this a limited
Pedro.
series? No, we're doing a whole thing. I'll just rewatch Downton Abbey. Yeah, I have the same problem. I love that show. I'll just rewatch things I've watched over and over again and make no progress on the fact that I need to actually be watching things, because of the industry. Goodbye, Corbett.
David did that with Braveheart. It was so long.
All right, we get it.
Yeah.
9-minute warning to joke corner. We didn't do comment of the week yet. We can if we want to.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Really quick, two things on that though. Like, so the thing with Emily in Paris is that those episodes are so short that it's easy to just watch another episode.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't feel like I'm committing to another hour.
It doesn't,
so like,
it doesn't feel like a thing. And then the next thing you know, you've watched the whole.
And then
season.
that's the other thing I was going to say. He said, Denkar said in Natalie's defense, it was almost movie length. That is the thing. They're all an hour long, like those other series. And so you feel like you're getting into a movie. The build up in the beginning, the act structure, which I don't know.
In Natalie's defense, it was almost
Ghost was great.
Oh, I
wait a
want to
minute.
see that.
Are you talking? So this is one of those, Justin and I are saying this is one of the few times that I think the American version of something is leaps and bounds better.
Than the
we started to watch the original one and couldn't make it through the first episode.
Really?
We're like, this is not...
I want to watch that one. That's what. Here's my other problem is there's so many things that I want to sit down and watch and like pay attention to, and I don't have that kind of time right now. Like, it's so rare that if I get done with work at the end of the day, I need to clean my house because it's a mess still. Shannon goes to sleep. This is Samuel. Shannon goes to sleep to horror films that she's already seen.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like watching horror films at night.
I like horror movies. Yeah, I do. I like horror movies. You didn't do comment of the week last week. Oh.
No, I didn't.
No. We got one coming up, though, in a second. We got 8 minutes joke corner.
Use my phone anymore,
hold on to your joke. Oh, wait, that's not a joke. Nope, that is a joke. Retype that later because we're not quite there yet. The only reason I don't want to watch the BBC Ghost is that they're using similar plot. Oh.
Yeah. But it was like we started trying to watch the first episode because sometimes, Coupling. Coupling is one of the best comedies.
Such a good show.
Ever, sitcoms
really
ever.
Good show.
And the American version's not good. But the British version is so good. And then, so I always try to watch the other one, and
I always give the other one a chance.
Normally I do enjoy the British version better, but I also like the drier humor. Comment of the week. Actually, this is on the chips bag sealer from Amazon. Do they work? These are a dual one because it's the same comment that almost everybody had. Is what Summer Tess says. Is this a thing? You don't simply just eat the entire bag of chips in one shot and toss the bag out. How is this even possible? And Kamikaze Steve had said at the same time, are you saying you're not supposed to eat the whole bag in one sitting? That's 90% of the comments were
everybody's comment.
Yeah.
Yes, you're supposed to eat the entire bag in one sitting. That's what the serving size is. But sometimes you just want to try several at the same time.
Yes. And that's why I buy the family size so that I have some to put back away, guys.
Oh, wasn't the American version of Coupling Friends? Yeah. There's an American IT crowd. I want to see that. I'm sure it's horrible. I
haven't seen either.
Love the IT crowd. I thought it's absurdist. It's absurdist.
Desiree wants to know the joke theme.
Bananas.
It just happened.
Yeah,
It just
I
happened.
just sadly was like, yes, bananas. Bananas is the theme. All right, let's do a little bit of recap. Business time for everyone who just walked in the room. Tomorrow, there will be no episode tomorrow. Everything's fine. We're just taking a week off. No episode tomorrow. So when you don't see that episode come out at 10 a.m. tomorrow, like you always do on Friday, don't panic. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Joe McHale is Roy. Interesting. Really? That's a bad choice.
Corn Pops, though? Yes, Corn Pops. Summer Tess was making fun of my cereal choice. Corn Pops are delicious.
Corn Pops
I don't
are
know.
good.
He's like, what are you, an 8-year-old boy? I'm like, yes.
Yes,
I
am.
And what's in the pantry is Corn Pops, Frosted Flakes, Captain Crunch, and there's one other one I can't remember what it is, but it is equally as childish.
But the Captain Crunch debate began again.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? We got that one out of the way. Okay. Next week, we're going to have a sketch coming out for you guys. We know how we feel about our sketches. These are the ones we want you to spread around. It's going to be a music one, so it'll be an easy one to share as well. Short music.
Yeah, this is actually why the week off ends up happening, is because one, we need time to write the sketches, but two, they take a little bit longer to edit. So we end up, I normally try to put the week before we have that week off so that we have time to.
We just need the mental breathing room to because sketches are so much more challenging to make than doing the try stuff. And we need the mental take a deep breath and do something other than edit and work and blah blah blah. You never grow out of cereals. Never. The following week, we're gonna have the MRE, our French MRE episode coming out. So if you're an MRE lover or watching us eat snacks, that's coming out. I apologize in advance for my mic placement. we'll fix it.
I'll solve it.
Fix it. I know. I'm so sorry.
I text her. I said, "Here lies Tara, murdered by her best friend because she wore a mic next to her throat during an eating video."
I had a turtleneck shirt on and I didn't even think about it.
And all I hear, and I was listening with earbuds in.
Oh,
and
that'd be way worse. I noticed it without earbuds, and I was like, "Oh, that's bad. That's
okay.
real bad."
I know. I go through and I dip them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
Luckily, while you're swallowing, you're not talking.
Yeah.
So I can go through and I can dip your mic.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I will go through and dip them if you want me to. Because I know it's a pain in the ass.
It's too hard to have things already altering on the the soundtrack.
That's true. Greg Phillips, thank you so much. The coefficients of expansion of steel is such difficult thing to factor in your schedule. Engineering problems. Reading complex writing is the problem that a dyslexic has in a day.
You're like Yoda, just suddenly what does happen?
I was just trying to write it in the same way that I just read that. The French need MREs. What they do? They have their own battalions and fighters and sears, but they need pate and wine. I'm still disappointed there was no wine in that MRE. I'm sure that's separate. Desiree Gonzalez, you gave us a tailgate candy corn. You asked 8 years ago what you bought. That's what you bought, and that's what we're filming today. She had asked it in the comments, and I just looked down at my notes to myself. That's what you got. So we're filming that today, and that's going to be coming out probably as a little mini
whenever
short.
I edit it.
Whenever it gets done. Let's see what else. We did repopulate the wish list, so it sounds like everything got snatched up real fast. But there's anything else. Thank you guys so much. That's all stuff that's going to be coming up. We are filming, we're filming the tailgate candy corn today. We're filming a breakfast episode. Hi, Steven. Welcome. We're filming a breakfast episode next week. We're filming our science kit coming up as well. So that's all stuff that's coming in the hopper. Italian MREs have cordial in them. Now I want every country to be represented by their MREs, just like we do snack boxes.
Yeah, but this was not an MRE. This was a ration, which is very different.
Yeah, that's true.
It was, we got 2 of them. We only opened one, and thank goodness we only opened one because it was 3 weeks worth of food.
Yeah, it was for 2 people for 2 days, for sure. Super Yoda facts. His species does not all talk like that. His master did, and he speaks likewise out of respect to them. Know too much Star Wars. Yes, you do. No, you never know too much. If you like something, like it all the way. Mochi and banana still on the Amazon wish list. Thank you so much, Desiree. Oh, yeah, we got a DIY mochi kit and a banana core up on the Amazon wish list.
Which is really just something ridiculous that I want to try.
Ridiculous. I think it works. I want a core banana and stuff it full of chocolate. Sounds like fun. All right, I think that's everything. Oh, we're going to be going to Hawaii in a couple weeks for vacation. So you got any Hawaii recommendations? Go for it. Put those in the comments after this is over, though, because we'll never find it in the chat. If you have Hawaii recommendations, we'd love to hear them.
We're going to Honolulu, Waikiki, Oahu.
I'm excited.
It's very, you have to, like, the next question was going to be which island? They can't.
Yeah, no. That's always the next question everyone asks me, too.
They have to.
Yeah, you got it.
They're very different experiences.
I will know more about that in 3 weeks. I'm very excited.
Great, Phillips. Don't forget about the modules of elasticity in your calculations. Well, okay, all right.
Okay, Summer Test.
We're getting different layers of nerdy over here. We got the engineering nerdy. We got the Star Wars nerdy. I don't know.
Oh, is Volcano still going in Hawaii? No. All right, joke corners a go. Joke corners a go. You're gonna put the word joke ahead of your corner. You're gonna put the joke after it and the conclusion to your joke in the same comment so I can find it. If I'm not reading your joke, it's not personal. We just have very intense bots. So try rewording it or changing the naughty words. I like one-liners. Natalie likes puns. Theme to this week is banana, which doesn't help you with the whole keeping it clean. You don't have to keep it clean. Just try to get past the bots. All right, guys, here we go. David Faith. It's mildly shocking that those who call themselves florists know absolutely nothing about installing linoleum. Funny. It's mildly shocking that those who call themselves florists know. I just wrote it twice. Whoa, and then we already jumped. Desiree Gonzalez. You know why it's important to treat bananas with extra kindness?
Because they bruise easy.
You don't want to hurt their peelings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. This is funny. So this joke app that I have, every once in a while, like the jokes don't have answers. But I think that's supposed to be the joke.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Anyway, it says, this is kind of funny. It says, is it possible to eat just one potato chip? There's no joke. There's no answer. That's all it says. But just seemed like it was appropriate for this moment.
No, that's great. Why do people in Athens hate getting up early?
I don't know.
Because dawn is tough on Greece.
Ooh, okay. I was like, I don't know how to work grease into the morning.
Dinkar, if A is for apples and B is for bananas, what is C for?
Cuttlefish.
Yeah, basically, please. Explosives.
Oh, C4. Got it.
David Faith, fruits that do not live up to their names. Passion fruit, grapefruit, honeydew, dragon fruit. Fruits that do live up to their names. Orange.
That's funny.
Oh, that's good. You might have won, David. Let's see. Oh gosh, my contact moved and
oh yeah,
I'm like literally way over. This morning I tried to put a contact in and like there was a giant chunk out of the side. I was like, I guess I'm not putting that in my eye.
What's worse is when you don't notice it. You get that in there and you're like, ugh. It hurts.
What caused the banana farmer to lose his job?
I don't know.
He kept throwing away bent bananas.
He kept throwing away bananas?
Bent bananas.
Oh, bent bananas. He was just throwing away bananas. I was like, well, that's not going to work out either. Yeah.
Oh, cooking for 3 hours just to eat for 15 minutes is the biggest scam in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scam.
I love cooking, but yes. Where do bananas get their clothes from?
I don't know.
Banana Republic.
Ah.
What do you call a charismatic banana?
Something appealing.
Banana smoothie.
Banana smoothie.
Do you have one?
Yeah. What is the difference between a prostitute and a bottle of wine?
A prostitute and a wow app. A difference between a prostitute and a bottle of wine. Something about being open.
That's funny. The older a bottle of wine is, the more you have to pay for it. But I like once it's open. There's a joke for
there's
the
something
open
in there.
Yeah.
There's something in there. I don't know what it is. Oh my god, that's funny. The one potato chip challenge. Tara knows. Can you eat one chip? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got bitten on my walk by a Rottweiler. Karen. Oh my god, what if it had been a small child? FFS Karen. I could have
fuck's
fought
sake,
off I've never seen that acronym before. I could have fought off a small child. This is Sam. What do you say to your bananas when you leave the house?
Keep your eyes peeled for intruders.
I like that. I'm going bananas.
I'm going bananas.
Desiree Gonzalez, when one banana first met another, what did it say?
Hi.
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 Yellow, nice to meet you.
Yellow.
Yellow, nice to meet you. Some monks in the Himalayan mountains apparently can only eat one chip. I just wanted to read it because it's summer test.
That was something I said to Summer Test.
Oh.
Comment. I said my comment back to him was something about it's a discipline that we've worked many years on. We learned it from monks in the Himalaya.
Nice. Oh, funny. Sylvester Stallone's bakery just started selling cakes. They're the best thing since sliced bread. Man.
They're the best around.
No. Back in my day, there was so much toilet paper and eggs that we would throw them at houses and our enemies.
Can you imagine? Yes! Can you imagine if you stole the toilet paper or the eggs from the fridge right now?
Yes.
As much as they cost?
Uh-huh.
Your parents would kick.
Oh,
not because you went and ate someone's house, but because you stole the eggs that are so expensive.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's so funny and so true. I love that. Let's see. I get jumped again. Oh, something about banana split.
Why did the cabbage win the race?
Why did it? Because it rolled ahead?
Because it was ahead.
Oh! What is the purpose of bananas using sunblock?
So they don't peel?
Yes, there you go. What makes bananas never lonely?
They come in bunches?
Yes. Has anyone lived long enough to buy a second bottle of Worcestershire sauce?
Yes.
Yes, actually,
yes.
I love Worcestershire sauce.
Yes.
How can you make a banana split the quickest way possible?
You say something mean to it. Because then it runs away.
Oh. Cut it in half. Blair just says $10. It's been brought to my attention that I've offended several of you, and I'd like to apologize. I meant to offend all of you. I'll try harder.
It's my New Year's resolution.
New Year's resolution, offend everybody. Sam, they say humans eat more bananas than monkeys, but I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey. David Faith, beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. Small, large, circle, square, thin crust, thick crust, stuffed crust, extra toppings.
Pizza.
Yes.
I love pizza.
David Faith, did you send those pizzas? I'm just kidding. Let's see. Desiree Gonzalez, joke. Time passes like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
What do you call a sad coffee? Or what do you call sad coffee?
Starbucks decaf. It's really terrible.
Despresso.
The way you said it.
Despresso.
My wife just told me that she's going to leave me over my obsession with Wham. I said, okay, wake me up before you go. Currently stuck at an auction bidding for a house with a lengthy corridor. I'm in for a long haul. When eating a banana, avoid eye contact.
That's
good.
It is good advice.
Great advice. A truck carrying Worcestershire sauce crashes. What's the situation? Dispatcher, it's hard to say.
It's hard to say. Oh my gosh, I got obsessed with this channel on Instagram. It's cartoons that this woman's made, and I can't remember what the channel's called right now. We'll post it in the links. It's cartoons that were made of 911 dispatches. But they're like animals and stuff, and just it's just the audio from 911 dispatches or or traffic stops.
Okay.
And then there's a sheep behind the wheel, that's the cartoon, and
funny.
It's funny.
Joe, Cyclops, how do you spell Hawaii? Wife, well, you need 2 eyes. Cyclops puts pen down.
Aww.
My life is just a joke to you, isn't it, Susan? I like their name, Susan. Steven, I always bought egg white powder for the... Oh, wait, I don't know if this is a joke. I think he's just talking about egg whites. Desert Gonzalez, a banana once saw an apple with no peel. Apple asked the banana, where's your peel? In response, he said, people are always taking my clothes off. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Oh, boy. David Faith, you never hear accountants getting attacked. There must be safety in numbers. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Ed Keaton, what's the easiest way to make a banana split?
Wait, we just did that.
Different answer.
Okay. You its pants are too small and it bends over and then it gets a split. I had to come up with a different answer too then.
Yeah, your different answer I really liked. The answer for Ed is show at the door.
Okay. That's closer to my first one. Insulted.
David
Get
says,
out of my house.
David says, I sit, no pizza. No, I know you
No.
didn't. You never would have done that. If I had $1 for every time I opened the clock app instead of the calculator app, I'd have 3:15 p.m. Which is so true. I have that problem.
Why?
It drives me crazy.
Why?
What do you mean?
Like, why did we do that?
I don't know. And
It's like-
I do it on my phone and my
like,
computer, and it
It's
drives
like
me
I know
nuts.
it's because I know they both mean numbers.
Yeah, I
and
guess.
my brain goes, okay.
Well, I type in CAL go on my computer and it pops up the calculator.
every
or the
single
clock or
time, like,
whatever.
These three in the calendar, clock, and
Yep.
calculator.
Yep.
But no matter what, is it because I know that there's numbers inside there?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't care what kind of numbers. I'm
It's
trying
just-
to. I need
Give
to.
me numbers.
I need to do math. I need to look at numbers. Clock.
Drink history for 911 calls. Does that sound familiar to you, Natalie?
No, it's like the name of it's like Swazzle Buddy. Something, like it's weird. It's like a fluffy fluff butt.
All right, 2 more, and then we're gonna cut it down. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up.
How many springs?
How many? This is me. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. Cop. Yeah, that's not how field sobriety tests work. Yeah, true. Ed Keaton, why can't a banana yell hi?
Because it can't talk.
Because
It's
it
a
can
banana.
only yell low.
Oh, I like it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for Shush the Secret Time. We appreciate it. The new and improved, always available Shush for now, because we may change our minds. Who knows?
I was trying to look up this cartoon channel, but instead now I'm watching a wacky inflatable flailing arm guy in front of chickens. What is this? This is Stanley. I bought him off Amazon as a hawk deterrent for a free-range chicken. Share that.
Sharing.
I'm
Share
adding
that
reel
me
to
and
my
then putting it on our
story.
stories. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us for Shush the Secret Time. We are going to clack out now and go film our candy corn episode that'll be coming out, whenever it does, and go talk about our Hawaii plans.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. See you next week. No episode tomorrow, but our future selves will see you next week. Our present selves are really grateful to have you. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye. Hitting the
bye.
stop button
Stop
when
it.
I decide. It's always random. Is it gonna be now? No, it's not. Not yet. I didn't do it. I'm gonna click it at some point. Is it now?